Well, it seems like it's early, although it's not polished chapter, so technically I shouldn't do a review of this, but I'm doing it anyway because, well, I'm the guy who do reviewers as soon as a chapter pops up. It's Shokugeki no Soma, chapter 137. We see more of Asami's nasty side, as he even told Erina as a young child that if she didn't do what he said, he wouldn't acknowledge her as her. She would no longer be his daughter, and to that Erina compared herself to being just like the food she threw away, someone who is in a dumpster. You know, I have had no love for Erina, and I can agree with some fans that it's pretty like that you have to give Erina, who has been such a jackass for so many strong seasons running, such a good excuse. But even I have to admit, just seeing a little Erina like that, feelings like she's just like the food she throws away, is so heartbreaking. With that, she has waken up from her nightmare, and her meetings in the Elite Ten are apparently what they are before. The Elite Ten, all Elite Ten except Kuga, or perhaps someone else, pretends like nothing has happened. For some reason, Kuga is not attending the Elite Ten. Huh, I'm quite surprised. I mean, the guy had not liked the Asami was pretty, may have been hinted, but now he even decides not to attend the meetings. Is this way of protesting? Or is he the only one with the same mind? I mean, Ishinki, for some reason, Nene seems to look at Ishinki with some mysterious picture. I wonder, once again, is Ishinki hiding something? I mean, Rindo, she was the one who signed also in Asami, and she acts like nothing is going on. Hell, I'm beginning to dislike that bitchy side of her. But we also see another thing about Asami. It's that he is a practitioner of Kendo, I guess. Well, he practiced with a real sword, so is it Bushido? And now that he has got even more dangerous. Nothing is more dangerous than a supreme guy who knows the Bushido and the Kendo code. Why am I saying that? Well, not just because he can slice and kick your ass, but because a guy like that, with no honor, is extremely dangerous and will do whatever it takes for his own goals. I mean, that was already obvious, but still. I mean, here, Erina wanted to attend a class, but Sami just straight up shut us down, saying like, but it's completely worthless, the Western confectionery cooking bee. It's deplorable how low the lectures have fallen. Who the hell do you think you are? Well, the easy question is the director. But still, just saying that. True, Totsuki is the elite cooking school, but still, just saying that. Nothing is worthless. It's only worthless when you don't know what to do about it. Although it could also be the fact that apparently Erina was in that cooking class with Hisako. Either way, she is slowly and slowly succumbing to Asami's will, where Saizemon tells Soma all about how he shielded her from the outside world, even burned Alice's paper. But now, even though the rivalry of the two cousins, Alice decides to rescue her, climbs up to her roof with a ladder and with the help of Ryo's head. You know what? If she hadn't kicked him a little bit in the head in order to get a second step, it would have been a very good chance that Ryo would have seen her panties. So yeah, I guess that was good. So they together with Hisako decides to take her away from the mansion. Of course, what happens when rich kids decides to leave the mansion? Well, first of all, the cousins clear out the rumors about how they all what the reason why. So one of the reasons why Alice may have been a little bit bitter with Erina was because she never got a reply from Erina back then, and she began to think that Erina was high and mighty. But it was Asami that burned the peaches, so maybe the cousins are getting a little bit more closer now. So they decide to run away from home. However, again, what happens to a bunch of rich kids when they're gonna do that? Well, first they cannot go to Arato Mansion, and both Alice and Ryo are lived in the Nike residence, and they cannot go to a hotel or any other luxuries. So what are we gonna do? Well, Erina gives up and begins to go back. As rain pours down on them all, a gentle soul begins to show itself. Elsewhere, Soma, I guess in a way, rejects Saisamon's request. But, well, he doesn't really reject it, is the more likely. But he says more like, I don't really care about, it has nothing to do with me about the family situation. But she told me it's terrible, and I cannot let her tell it's terrible, so I won't be satisfied until she says it's delicious. I guess that is his way of saying I will save Erina, because the only way for Erina to open up her birdcage is if she swallows her pride and admits that common food are good. So that is, in a way, will save Erina. However, it's not just Soma who will save her, because as Saisamon mentions Yoshiero's name, he also mentions that it's the generation, the dual generation, who can save Erina, because the one who comes to the runaway sides are none other than Tadokoro Megumi, who wants them to get an umbrella and enters the Polo Star dorm, where they can take shelter. Yeah, it starts now. Erina's road to the commoner's side. If you think about it, Erina will have a very hard time accepting living there in the Polar Star dorm. Hell, it wouldn't even bother me if some of the guys actually begins to tell her the brutish truth. And another thing, though, now that technically Alice also is a runaway, doesn't that mean she won't be able to get her fancy equipment anymore? If that's the case, then well, she won't become that great of a cook. I mean, Ryu is the only one who is no problem about this. I mean, he may have been with Alice the last 10 years, but for him, battlefield is only a battlefield and he knows how to survive on it. But now they are all about to enter the Polar Star dorm, and to the fact that the Polar Star dorm is also a sheltered place makes me wonder, will Asami have power to go there and take Erina? Maybe Fumio is gonna say this is his own private nation. Either way, I cannot shake the feeling that will this start a duel now? The Polar Star dorm versus Asami's faction. Because if Erina is there, and they're gonna keep her there, then Asami will not no doubt attack Polar Star dorm. And that is gonna be true. Will Erina learn the commoner style and will they accept it? Well, she has to. But it's not going to be an easy road for someone as proud as her. So give me your thoughts, if you have any.